Testing. There we go. You all hear me? I was just talking the whole time with nobody knowing. Oh my gosh. Man, it sucks. Man, I have to redo it now. Let me think here. Can you all hear me okay? Testing. Okay. Think ya. Anyways. Mm, this is a good cookie. Mm, mm. So yeah, you guys, I'm excited because I got a lot of knives to trade off and get more. Sorry, guys. I didn't want you to hear that. That was me just yawning. Anyways, I'm more excited because, huh, let's just say, I'm just excited. And also, I'm gonna tell you guys. So it's been an honor to do this series to you guys because we're almost done with this series because season 2 of Behind the Edge is coming soon, where I'll be talking about all different brands. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what it's like. Um I'm gonna try and get Rick on here. I'm gonna try and get oh man, I don't even know. I'm gonna try and get a lot of people on here because who would love to have an interview with Rick Kinder on here? I would like that, but here's the one thing. Here's the one thing. I'm gonna have to think of a way to just make it into like a podcast. So I'm think what's cool about YouTube now is you can do podcasts on here now. So I'm probably gonna do that way. I think what I should do is do it that way. Um, because once I'm done with this series, I probably will do season 2 of this Behind the Edge. So that way it'll be better in a way. And it's gonna be yeah. I'm getting a lot of people. I'm gonna get a lot of YouTubers, a lot of knife YouTubers. I'm gonna get a review with them and an interview with them. We could talk about their brand for a little bit. Of course, I mean I'm not gonna just talk about knife hinders all the time. I'm gonna be like, I want to get their brand out there. Get it out there. It'd be awesome. Like I'm more excited to do it than ever. Because I'll tell you, when I do this whole series, um, I'm gonna have like 30, probably more than 30 episodes on that series than this one. The reason I'm doing 30 on this is because I'm only doing them alone, because I like just to talk about stuff and about the channel and about people's knives, you know, and stuff like that, shout outs and stuff, whatever. So, yeah, it's gonna be way better. And also, it's really cool. It's really cool is since I've been trading knives, um, I've learned a lot, too. For anybody that does not know, hey, what's up, Stephanie? For anybody that does not know, I've been collecting these since 2015, and I love them. I'm just happy I got these. Man, that fatty looks awesome. That looks cool. And yeah, all in all today, it's been pretty good. Been pretty good. The phone's doing well, guys. The phone's doing well. I did my first unboxing on it, The battery, actually take it back. Actually, uh, I want to say, um, the quality on it is really good because it's 8K. Well, what's bad about YouTube is it does not render it in 8K. It does it in 4K. So, you're getting, the best quality as you can, in a video. So, yeah. But this one holds a lot more than any other ones do. So I might do that. Who knows? Man, times have flown over the years, guys. It has. What's up, Drew? Hope you have a good day. Mm. Anyways, I am not doing much today. Just been, chilling. Just been kind of chilling. Wanted to go live and talk about hinders and talk about knives and new stuff coming up. Yeah. I'm excited though. Like I'm very, very, very excited to continue on with this. Hey, congrats on your first hinder. Now you're gonna get into sickness. Once you get one, once you buy one, you'll never stop. You'll never stop. I almost have 60 hinders, and there you go. I legit almost have 60 hinders. Hmm. That's crazy enough. I'm almost there. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quit for a bit for buying the knives for a bit. I don't know because I need to start saving because for me I need to get a new computer. Yeah, well I've been doing it since 2015. I've been collecting them since 2015. Like it's crazy. Like it's man crazy. And it's I'm just blown away, like I didn't think I would ever, for me, like in my opinion on it, like I did not think I would like continue on and then continue on and continue on, but then I did because oh you're fine, Queen. Stuff like that. So so anyways, it's kind of I don't know. Owning a hinder is like basically it's like wow. You're owning something that's literally like it's all made in America. Every little bit of that knife is made in America. It's made in Ohio. And that's the reason why I like it. I love the brand. I'll never will stop buying the brand. But because my stopping point is 100. the moment I reach 100 Hinderers, I'm gonna quit, and then I'm probably gonna move on to something else. Because I think that's a big achievement for me. Because owning that many Hinderers in one big display like that, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And for me, that's quite a bit over the time. Because, well, when you're collecting and stuff like that, kind of helps. So, I mean, that's why, I mean, I'm always gonna like Hinder no matter what. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna retire on 100 and then, because right now, I have achieved a actually a fatty Spanto, which this one is a Gen 4 fatty Spanto, and also the Gen 1 Eclipse. I have been wanting a Gen 1 Eclipse for years. I have one. In 2015, I found it in 2025. See, that's what I mean. I hate this too. I hate that. And then I got my XM24 Harpoon Spanto. Like, I've been wanting one of those. And then I got a full tie XM, uh, you know, Eclipse. This one's in immaculate condition too. Man, it's never been used. Well, I've used it, but now it's like it's that, and then I've gotten another, Fire Attack, which I love this one. I'm still trying to hunt down another Fire Attack. I'm trying to get the other Fire Attack that I'm trying to get is a Spear Point. Yeah, I have 3 of them. No, 4 of them. I have 4 of them. I have 4. This one is one of my 5. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I'm like, yeah, I love it. But the fire tech itself. So the thing is, a lot of people don't understand about the fire tech is basically it is a slim knife. You're not getting much, and plus these are not meant for being like, outside used and all that. I mean, a lot of people do use them like that, but for me, I see this knife as just a gentleman's carry for me because I usually will carry this like to church or going to a nice restaurant or anything like that. It depends on where you're going. If you want to carry something slim and not so crazy. So that's what I do. But yeah, it depends. If you want to carry something like that, or you want to carry the clips. Eclipses are nice to carry for those days. Oh my gosh. And oh yeah, and also Blade Show, guys. Atlanta Blade Show. I wish I was going this year. Man, I wish I was going. Oh man, I wish I was. Because the reason I want to go is because Hinder is debuting their first aggressor blade, which the aggressor blade is technically a buoy Tanto. That's what it is. It is a buoy Tanto. And let's see here. I bet I could probably we could show you. Let me show you here. So we'll go into here and we shall let's see here. Here's Hinder. So to anybody that does not know, that didn't know, Hinder did make a knife that's legitimately this is like probably the coolest knife that Rick has ever made, like in a production style. What's up, acid test kids? Like this is a really sweet looking knife. Very sweet. Oh no, where'd it go? I lost the page. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why. Anyways, I like it. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is there's the Battlefield pickup one. See, there's the Battlefield pickup style one that they're doing. I actually kind of like that style. It's kind of natural looking. It's pretty cool. I dig it. It's pretty sweet. And then so also this is one thing that a lot of people don't know what this is. What could be it? I don't know for sure, but this has a freaking like style blade that I like. It's literally I don't know what it's called really. I mean it's like a I don't know compound. Yeah, maybe compound. Yeah, probably is a compound. So I like that. I cannot wait to see those at the show. But also there's the new 2025 tabs that are coming out. Yeah, as you can see, there's me saying I wish I can go. I wish I was going. I do wish I was because that is pretty sweet. I can't wait to see people buying these knives and stuff like that. I can't wait to see this full track because this is a full track and stuff like that. So I think what's really cool is it's awesome, you know, in a way that legitimately it is pretty sweet. For one, it is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And all that stuff. I'm think what's really cool for me, like owning like Hinder an aggressor blade, which if I actually own one, that would be cool. It would. It would be very cool. I would literally be like owning when I own one, I'd probably get me a blue one. That's probably what I do. So yeah, yeah. No. Anyways. If they ever put them online, yes, I will probably will order one. I probably will. Because knowing me, I will. I will definitely own one in my collection. Like, it's gonna be awesome to own one. I can't wait to see one in my collection. I probably what I do is treat it just like a custom, basically. I probably won't even carry it. I probably just look at it, be like, oh, I think it's so cool. Because hey, I mean, it's a legit. It was a custom at one point. I don't know if people realize that the history of that. Um, it was actually a Rick Hinder custom. Like Rick made those as a custom only until one day he legitimately they decided to make one of these as a production. I'm excited for me. I'm more excited for the Hellfire. I can't wait to see if they make a Hellfire grind because it's never been done. Never been done. And I'm kind of excited to see how well to see if they actually do it. I'm really am. I'm more of excited that I hope they do it in a way. Because that would be cool in a way. Um so who knows? Who knows? Anyways, I don't know, it'll be something. It'll be something. I think it'll be awesome. Because see, like, here's the one thing, like when you're looking at the knife. So here's is what I mean by when I say, Hinder's done so much. Like See, here's one thing about it, like USMA Blade, which by the way, guys, go follow USMA Blade, Woody, from USMA Blade. He's done a lot of years of this. Oh, this is funny. If you've never watched this part, this is the funniest thing ever. Anyways, these are back in. These are back in stock. I think there still is. I don't know. I really want to get a hologram Jurassic. Really want to get one. Um, because that looks sick. That just looks. Oh my gosh, that looks so awesome. Hinder themselves are done. They've done a lot. That's really cool. I'm kind of happy, in a way. And then, also we had some hail last week or a couple days ago. That's what that looked like. Anyways, what else can I show? Um, also, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in this whole scenario. It is pretty cool. Hey, all right, man. You have a good one. You have a good one. Anyways, anyways, um, hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Oops. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna leave. I like having that. Let's see. What else can I put on the banner since we're chilling today? Um, hmm. Well, there we go. There we go. Okay. Ah, yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm just sitting here doing my thing. Anyways, as I was chilling, went to the restroom. That's where I was. I'm sorry for that little bathroom intermission break. 5 minute intermission break. Anyways, I'm very truly blessed. I'm very truly blessed to have good friendship with people. I met a lot of good people. I met a lot of them. And a lot of people that were in here. I want to thank you guys, for supporting me, and also, um, supporting me throughout the years. I will say there's a lot of people that have known me for a long time, but I've been doing this YouTube stuff since 2013, and it took me 10 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it's a whole lot crazier, very much, very much, and stuff like that. And I know for a fact that. Whoops, I did not do that for life. There we go. Ta-da! And then let's see. This is my hashtag. It's what I love to do sometimes. And then hold on, I'm gonna do oh, let's see. Hopefully one day, guys, I'll be doing this. The Rick Hinder and Lori's, yeah, and his wife. Yep, I'll be doing that one day. One day I will. Anytime. I like sharing my time with you guys because the one thing is, like, I'm not like those other kind of YouTubers where they just blow off people, they don't care. I'm more of like I love to express my gratitude towards a lot of people that have followed me throughout the years. And I want to thank them. I do. I want to thank them for the bottom of my heart, for literally, liking what I do, and supporting and stuff like that. And also my obsession with Hinder Knives, which I love to death. I mean, anyone starts anywhere. That is the one thing is, guys. One person can start anywhere. I started collecting case knives for a lot of years. lot of years, and that didn't go anywhere with me. I stopped doing that for a while, and then I went to different knives. I started carrying case knives for a long time before I even started carrying like Hinder knives. I had one Hinder at one point, but it was like I didn't carry it like, like a normal person. I kept it as a safe coin for a long time until I started carrying it and using it. But I started getting I had a zero tolerance knife, which I have no idea where that one is. My very first zero tolerance knife. Um, and yeah, it's just, everyone starts somewhere. Everybody does. Like I started out just doing basically the very first video I ever done was basically it was like I found a knife. And I did. I found a knife. I was in my grandparents' house literally and um I found a knife. And because it was actually mine that I forgot that I had years ago and also it was a SOG Twitch too. Yeah. Yeah, this is way before I even knew about quality back in the day. Um, and I carried that thing. I carried that thing more than anything. And the thing was like it was more fun, for me it was a lot of fun to actually like to have, in a way. Like I can't tell you how many years like I've done that. Like I found a knife and I did my first EDC video, which EDC videos were so popular back in the day, like everyday carry, videos because people love to see what you carry. Back then, I carried a Tissot watch, a Fossil wallet, and iPhone 5. That was it. And then a knife, which my knife at the time was a Cold Steel Voyager XL Tanto. Um, yeah, that was the very first one. And to this day, I still, I mean, I'll tell you, I mean, it's like owning so many knives in this time period, and then like, I gotten rid of a lot of knives over the years. Oh my gosh, I've gotten rid of a lot of them. I probably by then, if I never got rid of any of my knives right now, I would have about at least 500 knives. And I'm not talking about Hinder, I'm talking about other knives. I would have a whole huge, like, big container full of them. Like, legit, like a tub, like one of those little tubs little totes. Like, whoa. Whoa. But I'm glad I did because I didn't carry them, I didn't really use them, so I gave them to people that I love. And it's always something, And then, when I started out with it, I was like, I loved. So here's the one thing about my channel that y'all need to know. I have these all in playlists, by the way, too. So if you don't want to go scroll through all my videos to find it, go through my playlists. They're all in there. I actually organized it to the point where you guys can watch all these old videos of mine. I'm not done making them yet. Um, I'm actually trying to get all of my Leatherman videos together so you guys can watch those. All of my EDC videos so you can watch them. Um, so that's one thing I love about this, guys. I mean, it's more for me. It's more than like I love when people watch my old videos. Like I started this as a hobby. I did. I started this as a hobby, and then I found a lot of friends along the way. And it's more like that. Like I wasn't really like you know, like a lot of times I think to myself, I come off as annoying, I come off as like a annoying person to a lot of people that think that about me, but I'm not. I'm not annoying, but it's just the way I am, I like to have fun, and like to be goofy and have fun in a way. But when it comes to my videos, guys, I'm very serious. I'm very serious about the way I do my videos. They're all raw actually. They're none of them, well, there might be a few edited ones, but there's only a few. There's a lot of them that are raw. Like I don't like editing videos at all. Because if you mess up, you mess up. That shows you messed up and stuff like that. Like there was one video. So there was one video, guys. Let's see here. Let's go to let's see here. Oh, I know, that's what I mean. And let's see here. Here. Uh so technically, it's kind of I've been through so much, you know, in my time. Like legit, Like this is pretty much this is my playlist right here. This is what I have right now. Um right now I'm trying to get all of my videos right now. I'm trying to get all of these videos organized so you guys can watch all of my unboxings, all of like, stuff like that, like Hinder collection updates, which I am gonna do one. I am gonna do another one of those pretty soon and stuff like that. And also, I'm more of excited to like have my time with like making videos throughout the years, which, by the way, this is legitimately right here, guys. All of these videos, like every one of these over the years, have started out with me. Like the very first video I ever did was EDC, and then I found a knife. But it should be the other way around because that's not how I did it. But this was my very first video, and I shouldn't. What I should have done on my first video was an introduction to myself, but I never did at the time. So, as as like all people do, when you make videos, it's kind of like, whoa. But man, I'll tell you, like over the years, and I was 21. These videos was me when I was 21 years old. I have been doing this since I was 21, and in that time period has been, a bless for me. Like a lot of these videos, like I can't tell you how many years I have made so many videos. Like they're all and they're all like, in order, I guess you could say. Um, like I made so many videos of like case knives, Leathermans. Like this was my very first intro I ever did. Me doing some little drumming here and there. Um, just stuff, And then this was the pinnacle, guys. This was the pinnacle of the whole entire video.
Got my
Me,
peeps in.
this was me when I first got my Hinder. This was the very first out of that. Like that, it's insane on how well I loved this whole channel itself. Like my entire life being on a YouTube platform. At one point, I don't know if people know about this, but at one point in my life, I was going to quit YouTube. Officially quit YouTube. Not because of the whole stuff that happened before, for 2 years ago when that happened. But back then, I was going to quit. I was not going to do it anymore. But then I realized, I really want to get big on YouTube. So the more I keep going and the more I just keep going and going and going, there you go. So there's a lot of videos that I have, that I've recorded in my time that I think is great. Like these right here were my favorite videos to make because a lot of these videos, like someone did it, like this right here, this one, um, it's like it is so awesome in a way, so awesome. That's because to this day, I have been like legitimately, I have been so into this, and a lot of times I feel like like I don't work with my videos. I don't plan it. I literally when I get a video idea, I do it sometimes, but sometimes I have like a whole list of things I want to do to this channel. Like I said before, like this is my series that I'm doing. It's called Let's Talk Knives. I'm only doing 30 episodes of this because it's just me talking. That's all it is. And I talk about my channel, I talk about, people's channels. I talk about a lot of things, if you want to. But I will say it has been very much of an honor to do this because I would not be on this channel. I would not be doing this to this day if I didn't do this. No one would have known who I was back then if I never had a channel. Never had one. And that's why I always think to myself, it's like, I've been doing this for so long that I have a groove, I have a thing, like I'm not like those kind of YouTubers where, they just, they'll schedule videos. Sometimes they do for lives. Like for me, I did for the lives. I only do it for lives. But for videos, like if I have a video idea, like for me, like if I had a video idea for me it would be like is it like I have to plan it, think it, see how I want to do it, all of that stuff. Which by the way, the new video that I'm gonna be doing soon is gonna be well, let's just say it called a month like a month like I don't know, a month review, like May let's see, a month of May review or something. I don't know what it's gonna be called yet. When I talk about what I got throughout the time when I was doing a lot of trading at the time. Um, which by the way, I am not done trading. That is for sure because I have been doing this for so long. I love doing trading. I love trading knives. Even the ones that like I've got. Oh, I'm gonna probably figure out a way if I could trade my Texas Blade Show ones, but there's only a few that I want to. I do want to keep one, but all the rest. I mean, right now they're just sitting in pouches at the moment, and I don't really use them. I kept them as something to I call it trade bait. Basically, I want to trade them for. I mean, for other knives, I mean, I could do that too. I don't care if they don't have hinders and they got one that I really want to get and have. I would trade that. I would. Um, But yeah, I love the one thing I love about it, I mean, like, the most thing about me, like, when I trade, like, I have been doing this since, well, for the whole week of May, and let me just tell you guys, I mean, it is so much fun to do, to go up there and, give it to the post office and, go back, and then actually track it to see where it is, and then they give you their tracking, that's the fun part, is waiting. Once you wait for it, then that's the fun part, because then you know that it's gonna come. So it's kind of funny on how that happens in a way, and that's why I always tell myself it's like, wow, wow, and you know, that's why I always tell myself, I will tell you guys, to anybody that come across this my channel, or anything like that, I'm gonna tell you this, guys, from being a rookie on YouTube, be yourself. Don't get nervous. Just be yourself. Just do what you gotta do. And you have the power to delete comments. You have the power to do a lot of things. That's the one thing about having a YouTube channel. And like, for a long time, I had my channel, my comments on, on restrict, and I had to choose on if I liked it or not. Now that I don't do that anymore, because at the time I kind of like doing that. I kind of like checking to see what if I like it or not. That was kind of the thing for me. But now that I'm a YouTuber, it's like I like you. I love comments. Oh, I love comments. I love getting all of them. I love reading them, which I do read all of the comments every time when I get one. I'm very, very fast at it. Yeah. Also, that, yes, yeah. Try not being afraid of failing. Like, if you fail at your own channel, don't. That is 101 of YouTube. Do not fail on YouTube. That is the one thing. Like, do what you got to do, and then, do what you got to do. Because the more you do it, the more, you'll get that confidence. And the more you get that confidence, you get that courage, and then you make videos and you show yourself and you want to do like, hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm doing a video on, so and so, on this, like, whatever. Like, you know, come up with a catchphrase. Come up with something fun. See, for me, is stay sharp. Every end of my videos, I always say, stay sharp, guys, and always be there for others. Because that's just me, you know, and that's why I love it. Love every bit of it. And so, anyways, guys, I've been on here for a long time. 59, 58 minutes. That's a long time, guys. But I could go for an hour. But anyways, guys, have a good one, and be good to everyone, okay? Stay sharp, hit a nice rule, and also be kind to others. For one, I love y'all. Every one of you, you know. You're my friends. To anybody that sees this, I love having friends. Anyways, have a good one, and also too, more videos are coming soon too, and I'm more excited that when I do make these videos for everyone, it is gonna be fun. I'm excited to keep continuing on with this whole channel, and when I do continue on with it, season 2 is probably going to start probably somewhere in this June somewhere, because by the time I get done with this whole thing, it'll be awesome. So yeah, later, guys.